All right, guys, we are back. Hopefully that is good. Sorry about the little issue there. As we are live watching the battle for the lead. Looks like we are back. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how the screen looks here in a second. We don't have any weird issues. Okay, it is green 100%. It's not green 100%. Gotta go ahead and pull up my Facebook stream here so we got both of them, make sure they're good. Sorry about the little connection issue. Cody leads it. Matox in second. Brock, James, Austin, and Franklin are in. Lance and Dill are out. Currently, as it stands, as they come across the line, halfway through the B main. Halfway through the B main, guys. As we got 2 laps to go. What's up? What's up? Sorry about the disconnect issue, guys. As you guys get back in there, we were having a little bit of a technical issue. Hopefully, you guys get over there back in YouTube as Cody continues to lead the field. Got one back. Yeah, I don't normally have an internet connection issue. It just might have been a little bit of a hiccup there. It doesn't happen very often. As we continue to watch the battle for the lead, Brock and Burke. Single file, Austin, single file. Not a whole lot of battle in there. It does look like Burke is gaining, but we got a battle for the lead as Matoxin and Cody go at it. Matoxin using the door up underneath Cody out the turn. Anthony, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my signal, but I had to shut it down and bring it back up. Oh, Cody almost in the back of Matoxin. They're going to line them back up. Matoxin out front. Cody back to second. Brock third. Burke in fourth. Austin fifth. Those are the 5 they're going to transfer. Franklin, Jason, and Lance are out of it as it stands right now. White flag is out. White flag is out. One more lap for Matoxin. Cody in that number 2 spot. Brock second. Burke third. Austin in fourth. White flag, says Ox. White flag, white flag. Cole, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Let's go see. Oh, Dill has issues, but that is not going to be enough to help Lance. He's going to move up 1 spot, but it looks like Lance is going home after this B main. Unfortunate for him as Nathan continues to lead it. Cody on his heels. Brock's in third. Burke in fourth. Matoxin leads the way as Cody tries to reel him in. Laps, our time is running out for Lance and Franklin as we got just a few more corners left in this one. Matoxin leads the way. Cody sends it in hard. Here comes Matoxin looking for that checkered flag. You got to be smooth through there. So easy to make a mistake. Matoxin around the bend. He's going to take the win in the B main. Cody second. We got a battle for third. It's going to be Brock in third. Burke in fourth. And Austin's going to take that 5th spot. It's going to be Franklin, Lance, and Jason going home, unfortunately, here tonight. All right. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just closing down some stuff I don't need. As we have the end of tonight's B main. They're going to get a little bit of a warm-up here. Let's go see who takes advantage of it. Zach coming out on the track. Everybody flooding out to the track. It is a 5-minute warm-up here as these guys are going to go out on the track, get some laps in. Blake, thank you for the like. Jacob, Adam, thank you guys for the likes. I can't see who's liking on YouTube, or I would thank you guys too. I do see that. I do have a like over there on YouTube also. But these guys are going to go down, burn in some laps as we get ready for tonight's feature. Who do you think's going to win here tonight? Who do you think's going to take the victory in tonight's feature? Zach Clifton having issues. As Austin Austin out there, or Anthony out there. Let's see if he can take the quick time here tonight. Adam, thank you for the share as always. You're always good about sharing the stream, and we always appreciate it, bud. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that heat line. We don't need that up there anymore. As we get a 5-minute warm-up. They're about a minute and a half into this one. Who's your picks tonight for the feature, as we got a bunch of them out there getting those lap times in? I know I have some Buck fans out there that are going to be rooting for him. Manuel. Yep, there's Manuel. Let's go, Buck. Harold, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, Manuel. Thank you for the like. Sorry about the connection issue that we had there. We are back up and running here again. As Anthony goes ahead and puts down that quick time, Zachary comes home second quick so far here in the warm-up. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the warm-up as these guys are going to slick it out this track, get these laps, get that momentum back up, get the feel of what these trucks are going to do here in the feature. Whoa. Guys, also down in the description, if you're over on Facebook and YouTube, Jacob, thank you for the share, appreciate it. If you guys are, obviously I have stars and subscriptions on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you already see that. But in the description on Facebook and YouTube, we've also started a Patreon with a ton of different ways to support us, anywhere from sponsorship to just regular support. We got ways to support for as little as $1. Go check that out on the Patreon here, if you like what I'm doing here, guys. As we get ready for tonight's racing. Oh, we got a Zach fan out there in the chat. Cole rooting for a Zach here tonight, Zachary. As we got 2 likes over there on YouTube. I can't see who likes them, but thank you for the likes, appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. About a minute and 20 seconds left. I'm going to grab a drink because I'm going to need it. I am going to need a drink here tonight. Could use a snack, too. I've been go. Nothing to eat. All right, we got a drink and a snack, as you probably... Tyler, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As we get ready for some racing here tonight, you probably just heard those guys talking over the radio there. As my headset sitting next to my mic. I don't know if you heard it or not. But we are closing in on the end of practice here, warm-up here, as Anthony comes out with the quick time. Look, you don't know. It gets crazy here. These restarts can be extremely nuts. You never know what's going to happen. Guys, they have one more race left to their season, and then they will be planning on whatever they're going to do next. They usually do a couple one-ups, as that's the end of warm-up. So if you like these trucks and you got iRacing, go check out AMX iRacing over on Facebook. Let's go through tonight's starting grid. Remember, we're going to have 3 drivers going to the back, but we're going to go ahead and call it as it is right now. It's going to be Zach starting on the pole, Buck second, Anthony in third, Vandenbush fourth, Dane in fifth, Noah in sixth, Clint McFadden in that 7th position, Eddie in 8th, Zach Clifton in 9th, Nick Nowak in that 10th position, Nathan Metoxen in 11th, Austin B in 12th, followed by Cody in 13th, Joshua 14th, Brock 15th, Vickers 16th, Burke 17th, and Alexander Good and Austin Janus rounding out the field. So a couple less cars due to how the things left. What's up, Rocket? Racing Rocket 24 coming to hang out. Brandy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Dakota, thank you for the like. Jason Moore, thank you for the like. Racing Rocket, you should be proud of me. I'm not eating hot dogs like Peter. I am eating a bagel. And lots of cream cheese. I got the garden kind. It's really good. But I haven't eaten dinner because it's been go, go, go here tonight. So I'm going to eat a little, nibble on a little bagel. Try not to screw up my broadcasting as I eat. As these guys get ready for the green flag here. Let's go ahead and bring it up to the chopper cam. All right, so Vandenbush has got to pull out a line. Nick and who else is it? It's going to be Austin. Boston going to the back. So these guys going to the back, top three from last week, as it's going to be Zach and Buck on the front row. I am not drinking. I'm eating a bagel. I do have a water, but... Jason, thank you for the like. I think I said that already. We can get Peter to try that, Racing Rocket. A bagel and a hot dog mix. It probably wouldn't be bad, honestly. Especially if you split the bagel or the hot dog, you could probably roll it. This is going to be killer. This is going to be crazy, guys. As we wait for the green flag. Green flag is out as Zach gets on the gas. Big jump for him. Side by side for that second spot as Anthony is up underneath Buck. We got contact through the field. Always chaos through these tight corners early on. Boring, I need a blue light. Oh, we got some going around. Big wreck all the way through the field. They are wrecking everywhere. Biggest loser on this one is going to be Zach Clifton. Brock, he's messed up. As we jump up here around the middle of the pack, Zach and Anthony Noah driving away from the field as Dane has to deal with the pack. They're 4 wide. 4 wide back here in the middle of the pack as they try to get things figured out. Buck drops all the way back to that 5th position. Here they come at us as they come down the straightaway, down the hill into the right-hander. It's going to be Dane in the 4th spot, Buck in 5th, Joshua in that 6th spot. Joshua is fast in that 61. He can make his way up through. Eddie, he's currently in 7th. These guys beating and banging. Look how physical they are. It looks like Cody has an issue in the number 4K machine. He is in the back of the pack now. Back here in the Hornet's Nest, you got Eddie looking up underneath Buck. They're going to make a little bit of contact there. Here comes Josh. Josh forces Eddie up the track. Oh! Big hit there as it looked like Metoxen and Vandenbush get together. Metoxen absolutely drilled Vandenbush. The biggest loser on that one going to be Eddie as he falls back to 10th. Clint McFadden getting passed by Vandenbush. He's going to lead into his rear quarter panel. A little bit more contact by Metoxen. Side by side. Oh, Metoxen gives Vandenbush the door. I don't think you should give the boss the door like that, bud. Rocket Racing, you missed an amazing. If you go back and watch it later, I suggest going back and watch. Oh, they almost, Metoxen almost flipped. But I would suggest go back and watch the big block race I broadcasted before this. It was absolutely amazing. A little rough to start with, but the racing ended up being really good. The track was perfect. Zach easily out front, but Anthony on his heels. Noah second. I'll tell you what, I think Anthony is the one to beat here tonight. He is cooking in that 217. He's been fastest all night as he tries to work up on the back of Zach. Let's jump back to Noah. Noah comfy here. He's got about 2 seconds either way. Dane 4th. as Buck has been able to hold on to that 5th position, but Joshua starting to apply the pressure. We're going to have to watch this battle behind him for the 7th spot as McFadden tries to hold off Metoxen and Vandenbush. He's got 2 just to trim. Pro 2 Lights trying to make the pass. There's one of them as he gets in the back of Metoxen. Metoxen's going to slide into that 7th spot. Now he's got Vandenbush just behind him. They're going to battle it out. Here comes Vandenbush trying to find a way around Metoxen. Remember, we're going to do Pro 2s after this one at Charlotte. Oh, Buck has issues. Buck with issues. He's turned the wrong way. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Buck here. Did Joshua get him? Oh! Buck taking the flip. Oh! Joshua sent it in there. Buck cut it down a little bit. Just made contact. Hard racing as we continue to watch this battle here that has now turned into the 6th place battle. Metoxen 6, Vandenbush sliding up to 7th. McFadden back to 8th. I should have made popcorn. As Zachary leads the field in that number 56. Here comes Anthony trying to dig in on him. Single file for the leaders. I got a feeling we're going to have a heck of a battle at the end of this one between these two. They are so closely matched, but I think Anthony is just a tick faster. But as we know in racing as a whole, it's one thing to be faster, but you still got to pass the guy. Passing the guy is most of the battle here. As they continue to run single file, we're going to jump back to Dane. Dane with plenty of room. Joshua now in 5th. Metoxen 6th as Vandenbush is working him hard. Battle. We're going to stay on this battle for 6th. Well, remember, and I forgot, they get the halfway break too. So halfway through this one, I think on lap number, is it going to be lap number 6? 6 or 7th, they're going to have that competition caution as James Burke and Cody have issues. Let's go take a look and see what might have happened back here. Cody gets in the... Oh! Cody parked it on him. He gave the spot back to him. We got issues happen all the way through the field as we got teammates battling it out. We got Vandenbush and Metoxen battling hard for the 6th position. Who knows how this one's going to end up for these guys. They know they are battling hard, and if they make contact, they got to deal with each other. How hard is Metoxen going to push the boss? They make contact. Vandenbush pushes wide. Here comes McFadden filling in the hole. Still single file up at the front. This is the best battle on the track. We got a 4-way battle as look who's decided to come and play. It is Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak in the 145. Vandenbush leaning on McFadden, trying to get around him for that 7th position. Single file now as they come across the line to complete lap number 5. I don't care what place they are in. This racing's good. Metoxen out in that 6th position. Hey, we can't help it. How good has Metoxen been getting? Slowly, better and better every single week. I don't know if you remember a few seasons ago when we first started broadcasting how much Metoxen has really gained as he pulls away from these guys as Vandenbush can't seem to find a way around Clint McFadden. He's going to put it under him here. We should have a battle. Are we going to get a door? Vandenbush down low. McFadden pushes wide. McFadden's got to be careful if he... Oh! Whoa, we got contact. McFadden fell funny. Vandenbush into him. Nowhere to go. They don't miss a beat. They go back to work as it looks like we're starting to get a battle here as we get ready for that competition caution as they come out the final corner. They're going to slow it down. Who's going to be there? It's going to be Joshua for fourth at the line. So Zach leads it at the competition caution. Anthony second. Noah third. Joshua, Dane, Metoxen. Metoxen is fast here tonight. He's going to love this restart. Clint McFadden, Vandenbush, Nick, Austin B, Vickers, Eddie, Clifton, Austin Janus, Cody, Brock, Alexander, and Buck is on pit road. James Burke is out on the track. So Buck went in and got that fast repair after he took that tumble here. He's going to want that one for here. As everybody's going to get back together, we're going to get another restart. Kind of reset them as we scan through the field. Brock showing up, waiting on Alexander, Burke, and Buck to catch the field. So if this is your first time watching AMX, whenever they do these, they do a competition caution at the halfway point. If somebody is a lap down, they can get one lap back. And then they re-rack them, restack them. I run that a second half. Cody Nevin, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. All right, we are getting ready for the green flag as Zach leads them. We're going to jump back in the pack just a little bit just to see how much of this stacking up we get. Looking for the green flag. Waiting for him to fire off. It's going to be Zachary leading the field as they are side by side all the way through the field behind him. Buck's got some work to do, but hey, we've seen some stack ups. Joshua's up 10 positions. Anything can happen here, guys. Looking for the green flag. Green flag is out. As it looked like James Burke trying to anticipate that one. Look at the craziness back in the field. Anthony's going to slide into that second spot. They're side by side behind him. Joshua's got some speed. I don't know. He's going to slide into that third spot in that number 61. Could he be something to reckon with here tonight? As we watch Nathan Metoxen try to keep that sixth position. Look at who seemed to find another gear. It's Clint McFadden. Remember, he was struggling there before the break. He had a ton of pressure. He's now comfortably in fifth. Scooting back into all the chaos, starting with Nathan Metoxen as he's going to slide up in front of Dane. Here comes the boss, Vandenbush, down low. Nick's going to give him a little bump. As these guys are racing hard out on the track. So fun to watch these guys. Let's go Berkey. Burke's already gained a few spots though on the start. So give him that. He's got Colton in tow. These guys trying to move their way up through the field. Let's go check up on our leaders as Zach continues to lead. Anthony second, Joshua third. I'll tell you what, it looks like Joshua might have another gear in that thing. Does he have anything for our leaders? Was he saving that truck? We're going to find out as they come around to complete lap number 8. 8 laps complete here as they come across the line. It is Zachary out in front. Can he take the win here tonight? Take the sweep? We're going to find out here shortly as Zachary continues to lead Anthony and so Joshua in third. Anthony starting to apply the pressure on the number 56. Does Anthony have anything for him as they continue to run nose to tail? Let's slide through the pack, see if there's anything going on. Looks like everyone is pretty much single file through the field as Joshua continues to roll with the top two. Single file for our leaders. How long are they going to maintain it? Some of these guys further back know it's their only chance that they can keep it single file to catch the leaders. But when are they going to run out of patience? It looks like Buchanan might have had issues. Nope, he is good. Still out on the track. Whoa, nope, it looks like, hold on, let's take a look. Him and Brock got a little bit of contact. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. Oh, Burt got him. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. That was awesome. If Eddie was not there, Buck was going for a ride. Watch this. This is absolutely insane. We're going to go. Watch this in slow-mo. Slow-mo. Ooh. Oof. That was wild. As we keep it going straight, let's jump up as Vandenbush is trying to make his way up to the field. The Toxin trying to close in on Clint, but Clint holding strong in that fifth position. Noah, we haven't talked a whole lot about him in that 71. He's kind of been in this safety zone. That pole doesn't move, yeah. Did you die, Zach? Oh, Zach, I didn't see what happened. Let's go see what happened to Zach. What happened to Zach Clifton? Oh, God. Oop. Yeah, that pole definitely does not move, Clifton. You can't park there, bud. Zachary out in front. Anthony second. Joshua third. Noah fourth. Clifton in fifth. Trying to reel him in is going to be the teammates Nathan Metoxen and Vandenbush as they close in on McFadden. They are closing in hard. Look at the run that Metoxen was getting, but he loses a little off the corner. Oh, here comes Anthony putting the pressure on Zachary. That battle for the lead is starting to heat up. Anthony's going to send it in. Will he give him the bump? He's going to keep it off his bumper for now. But laps are ticking down as they come around. They're going to complete 11 laps this time by. How much more patience does he have when they have 2 laps to go? I don't know anyone that hasn't hit Zach. Right? Go ahead, hit him. Hit him, Anthony. Everybody else does. Here comes Anthony Lowe as they come around to complete lap number 11. Zach continues to lead with 2 laps to go as they come across the line this time by. 2 laps to go. Zachary continues to lead the way. Anthony second, Joshua third, Noah fourth, Clint McFadden in fifth. I can't talk today, guys. Back up here to the front. Anthony continues to pressure Zachary. He's got 2 more laps to get it figured out. How aggressive is he going to be in the 217? Meanwhile, we got action starting to brew back here as Metoxen and Vandenbush have caught Clint. Vandenbush really putting the pressure on Metoxen. Here comes Vandenbush up underneath Metoxen. He's going to left hip check him, move Metoxen back to that 7th spot. Here comes Vandenbush. He's not afraid to move him as he gets up underneath Clint. Clint slides up. We got a drag race for that 5th position. Vandenbush wants it. Clint has it. Metoxen just trying to figure out who's going to make a mistake first as they make contact with Vandenbush. He's going to push Vandenbush up the track. We're going to get white flag this time by. White flag in the air as Zachary catches the wall. That could have cost him a little bit. Oh no, Metoxen. Metoxen has issues. He is gone. Let's see what happened to Metoxen as him and Vandenbush continue to beat and bang. Oh no. Metoxen's going to get pushed off the track as we watch a battle for the lead White flag is out. Will Anthony use that bumper? He's on the heels of Zach. Zach feeling the pressure. Halfway through the final lap. Here comes Anthony. He thinks about diving in it deep. Backs out of it. Zach leads the way. Anthony trying to... Oh, Anthony hits the berm, but he keeps it going. Gets into the back of Zach. Zach's a little sideways. Anthony's going to be a little sideways out the corner. The pressure being put on him as Anthony tries to close in and get up underneath him. Here comes Anthony down low. He's only got a couple more opportunities. He gets into the back of Zach. Zach doesn't move. Here comes Anthony down low. It's going to be a drag race. No, big run for Zach. Anthony might lose second. Out at the final corner. It's going to be Zach. Who's going to get second? It's a drag race to the line. Joshua gets it at the line. Anthony back to second. Anthony back to third. Noah fourth. Vandenbush in fifth. What a race to the end. You can't blame Anthony for trying, but definitely sure he is disappointed. Wow. What a race at the end of that one. As they get them lined up, let's go ahead and pull in the results once it lets us. We'll go through the results, and then we'll pull in the top three. Zachary with the win. Joshua third. Yeah, right? He took the win. Anthony third. Noah fourth. Vandenbush fifth. Dane sixth. Noack seventh. Austin B eighth. Cody with a K ninth. James Burke makes a rebound up to 10th. Vickers 11th. Eddie 12th. Buck 13th. Brock 14th. Austin 15th. Alexander Good 16th. Clint 17th. Metoxen 18th. And Clifton in that 19th position. He's got another opportunity. Definitely has another opportunity. Yeah, that was a good run at that. Burke did a great run. No lie there. As they work on getting them lined up for the pitchers. Let's go ahead and figure out which camera angle I want to use. We're going to stick it right here until they get it lined up. There they are. Let's see. That's a good one. All right, we're going to do it from here. I'm going to take a sip of water. And we are going to bring in our top three here tonight. What a race. What a race. Nobody's in here. Jeez. Anthony, I know you're disappointed. There's Anthony. Well, Anthony, you couldn't just sit there and wait in line. You had to try something. Cost you third, but what a run here tonight. Or second, push you back to third, but what a run here tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was trying to.
You're blinking. Anthony, we lost you. Anthony. I think we lost Anthony. We'll see if he comes back here in a second. He's been having a little bit of issues here and there. I think I just heard him vibrate. Well, we're going to go ahead and move him up. We'll go ahead and bring in second place, Joshua. Oh, are you back, Anthony?
Yeah, someone moved me. I don't know who.
I moved you because I couldn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Talk again.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Yeah,
Testing, one, two, three.
you just kind of faded out. You stopped talking, and I'm like, I know he's there. I'm
Oh,
like, hello, hello, hello.
oh,
You
okay.
must not have been able to hear me either.
No, I heard you the whole time.
Oh, okay. All right. So great race in there. You were saying you were having a lot of fun, and you tried to, and that's when you cut out.
Yeah, I tried to do a slider there, right there at the end, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to clear it. It was either send him off the track flying, or I make a last ditch effort, but I knew I wasn't going to do anything, so I just kind of backed it off. And I tried to drive out of it, and yet again, I lost another drag race to the finish.
You like losing those drag races to the finish.
Apparently, if anybody knows a really knows a good teacher on drag racing to the finish line on the last lap, send them my way. I need help.
Man, you were fast here tonight. You were the fastest in practices all night. Um, just didn't weren't able to close the deal. I saw you give Zach a couple bumps there, trying to just move him up a little bit, and he just wouldn't move. But man, you get an A for effort. You got to be happy with the top three.
Yeah, happy with it. It just puts me a little further away from him in points now. I'm sitting fifth right now, but with him winning that, he's gonna. I think next week it's gonna be really tough and really close in points of who's gonna be there. But I think he's gonna dang near have the championship. But we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give him a run. It's Crandon next week, so I feel like I got an extremely good chance because Crandon is my
Yeah,
go-to track.
that's your jam.
Yeah, that's my
Why
baby.
don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I'll like to say thank you to my family for allowing me to do this each and every week. Thank you to the AMX admin crew. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this league or run it as smooth as we do. Uh, you for broadcasting this each and every season that we have up. Sometimes it's last second, and I apologize for that, but thank you. Um, I also would like to thank Just Trim Lawn Service for sponsoring the series. They're great. Taylor Vanderbush, he's a great guy. If you need any lawn trimming or snow removal in the Green Bay area, give him a call. Uh, BGM Racing, look them up on Facebook. There's a Facebook group on there. It's off-road racing. It's the stuff that I do in IRL. Take super stocks and all that fun stuff on off-road courses. It's really fun. Not the trucks, the cars. RTL Apparel, if you need anything iRacing wise or in general, go over to the rtlapparel.com and Frank will get you hooked up there. AMS Motorsports, big guy, proud of him. We're so incredibly thankful for him for coming on board this
Mhm.
year, I should say.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm surprised
and
I
we
haven't
look,
seen him out in the chat.
yeah, we look forward to working with him again in the future. And NWRA, I did not forget this time.
Yeah, don't forget Eddie.
Yeah,
You'll make him feel a type of way.
Eddie, you're fine, bud. I got you this week.
Good run, and I can't wait to go watch the trucks do circles, and we got to go over there pretty quick, don't we? All
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes.
right, bud. Have a good one. Good run.
Okay.
Well, Josh, I stole you. Man, what a run here tonight. I mean, you got the hard charger, got second. I mean, you got to feel good about tonight.
Definitely feel good about the result. I know there was some kind of rough driving, but looking over on the replay, it was kind of on both drivers. Me just having to go because I
Yeah.
knew I was once I figured the truck out, in practice and the through the B main or C main, whichever one I was in. Um, I found a groove, found like just you got to drive it so straight around the whole track and once I figured that out, I knew I had to get up there to get into the top five, top three, whatever, wherever the open ground was. And once I did that, I was in a good rhythm.
Yeah, you were ripping. I mean, it probably helped a little bit. There was all that chaos in the beginning, and you were able to snake your way through there. But man, I mean, what a feat! I mean, I think you passed 12 cars here tonight. Our trucks here tonight.
Yeah,
How hard is that in a Pro 2? I mean, these are all momentum based.
yeah, especially the light truck,
Yep.
with absolutely no horsepower whatsoever to them. It is really, really tough to get passes done. I think a couple of my passes were just guys trying to use the bottom of that super sharp like left-hander, and I was able to shoot up around them on the cushion and get like a lot of speed going into the last corner. So it's just timing everything just right, and there was some argy bargy early in the race, but I hope those guys didn't get put off back in the field.
Now, I like how you call it the super hard left-hander because I don't know the names of any of the turns either. I would have just had to agree with whatever you said.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it either, so
Man, great run here tonight. You got friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, huge shout out to McConey Setup Shop. They came on board right before this the whole 2023 season kicked off. 213simware.com. They handle all the merch stuff, and I got a W Energy, which I have a promo code. You could use JG61 at checkout and get 10% off all products. And all the admins for putting on this super fun series. The light trucks are a blast. There's just pin it to the wood and send it for a couple laps, and you for doing a good broadcast as always.
Appreciate it, bud. Go enjoy that podium, and I will see you. I'll see you at Charlotte.
Absolutely.
All right, later, bud. All right, let's bring in our winner. I'm kind of disappointed.
Come on, don't be mad at me.
I really enjoy our third place finish interviews because you are the best third place interviewer.
Because I'm always there.
Yeah, you're always there. Man, what a run. I mean, that thing was on rails, but Anthony pressuring you. I mean, he tried to move you a little bit at the end there, but you kept it straight. I mean, that had to be one of the hardest wins you've had.
That was the hardest race I've ever done. Realistically, with Anthony and me and Anthony both in the knockout, it was who was going to beat who that race, and we both had really good starts. So I knew the moment I saw on the start, I knew it was going to be a race. So literally from the start of the race to the finish of the race, I don't think I lifted. I lifted maybe a couple of times going into the moguls to set the truck up. Other than that, anytime I lifted on a corner, Anthony would catch up. So it was really, you can even look at the lap times. Anthony was right there with me. He did not give me an inch to make a mistake, and every time I did, he was capitalized on it. So,
well, we're going to talk about mistakes. Coming to the white flag, you caught a little bit of the wall there. Were you a little worried?
I did. I felt the wall on the bump on the right rear corner of the truck, and to be honest, I knew, just like in real racing, the most terrifying things when I'm getting into the actual car is getting into the race, right before the race, sitting in staging, and the last lap. It's always the most terrifying part because the last lap, you saw it there. I hit the wall, and Anthony was catching up, and I'm like, great. I lost in the last lap because I tapped the wall. I made one little mistake, and I gotta say, I'm glad I was able to race the way I did. Anthony showed 100% respect because he could have, be honest, he could have spun me every single time we went into it, and we know both of us want the knockout. It is such a fun little thing we're doing for the whole knockout to go into it, and Anthony's probably, no shame on anybody else in the league, Anthony is one of my biggest competitors in this series. He is always fast. It doesn't matter what track. I know going into Crandon, he's not going to let me live this down. This win is going to be earned next weekend if I do it. But he's going to be right there pushing me faster than I've ever gone.
Well, great race, great win. Let's hear those shout outs to friends, family, sponsors.
Oh, my whole team that backs me. Everybody from the real car to the sim world. Redline Oil, Winter Motorsports, Signature Peller, Competitive Edge Performance, Weddle Industries, McMullen Transaxle, Scott of Elsinore, Adam Grunger at Big O Tires, CBR, keeping my car cool in the sim, and realistically, everybody that backs me. RVMD, the whole series sponsors, Just a Trim Lawn Services, BGM Racing, RTL Apparel, AMS Motorsports, Anthony for putting on the league. He could have kicked me halfway through the race and he would have won it. So kind of thinks that he didn't do that. James, I love watching the stream. I can't say it enough. We got a whole bunch of pro buggy guys watching right now. So out in the West, everyone's watching. So I'm super pumped to come back and watch it. I love watching everything, and it always teaches me another thing that I made a mistake. And I'm going to go back and watch myself hitting the wall, and that's going to haunt me for the rest of this channel.
Well, at least you still took the victory. And I got to ask you a question because, you kind of just did the same thing I did. I had to ask it. And you know how many times I have to ask people the same stuff in interviews, and I got to try and make it feel a little bit different. And then you had to turn around and say it a little bit different than you normally do. Man, that's probably the most difficult thing about what we do.
Oh, 100%. To be honest, how I see real racing, it's unfortunate. I know I can never make it a career So it's always about putting on a show. That's what
yeah.
sponsors love seeing a show. When you go out and you put on a show and people come up to you, they want autographs and all that stuff, and they just want to see you go out on track again. That's how you know you did it right. So when I come out here and we go wire to wire and having a battle from the very first lap to the last lap, Josh was peeking in towards the end too. I saw him, almost a three-way. My Outlaw Off-Road Motorsports guys, those guys were coming in. Everyone had a great race, and like I said, it's whoever can put on the best show.
It's definitely a lot of fun, and that is the key to putting on a show, is having fun. And appreciate you coming out here, having fun, getting the win, and I'll go see you in some at Charlotte.
We're gonna go spin some Charlotte. I've never bought it. I just bought the track, so we're gonna see what happens.
just as my friend would say, and as he heard from a dirt car interview, is you got to throw your nuts over your shoulder and let her eat.
Rip the top, baby.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Thanks, James.
No problem. Zach, always a fun, never a dull interview, guys. That's going to be it for now. We're going to be back for Charlotte here in just a few minutes. Guys, as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.